Hey there guys, so the last time in the anime, we saw that Horn fled Ryu from her cell, and then Ryu created a ruckus. From that distraction, she took Bell to a quiet place to make him understand who Seer is. She honestly wanted to kill Bell, but she shares feelings with Freya. So the love Freya feels for Bell, she could feel it too, which is why she couldn't bring herself to harm him. But finally Bell put the pieces together and found out the truth. And then Horn tried to kill herself for betraying Freya again, but she turned into Seer to lay out Freya's true feelings to Bell. So Bell confronted Freya after finding out the whole truth, as he had made up his mind to save Freya from this suffering. But the main twist happened when Hestia cancelled out Freya's charm spell from Oreo Town. Hermes had planned this, and distributed firewood to town that was infused with Hestia's blood. So as a goddess of altar, Hestia obliterated Freya's charm. So now tables have turned. Plus the whole town was mad at Freya Familia and were ready to persecute them. So Freya used her last resort and challenged Hestia for war games. If Freya wins, she gets Bell, and if she loses, she'll do anything Hestia wants, because no matter what town wants. As long as 3 great quests remain, guild won't dissolve Freya's Familia. That's called power and influence. So she bet everything, and in exchange Hestia could form a faction with other gods. But Bell had a condition, and asked Freya to let him meet the real her, namely Seer. Freya agreed. So the war games were up, and there will be many who'll fight from Hestia's side, but Loki pulled back. And because of that, many gods also refused to fight by her side, but that's Guild's fault for banning Loki from participating, so it was out of her hands. Well, Guild wasn't wrong. It could break the balance of Oreo Town. That's why this meeting was arranged, to discuss the rules of alliance and games. But some were still on Hestia's side, and Hestia wanted to have at least A's for the war games, but Loki declined. Apparently it wasn't shown in anime, but in manga it says that once A's took training from Otter, and for this favor Otter last A's to stay out of this war games anyways. Guild Master was trying to keep Loki Familia out of this war games, and offers the info on 60th floor of dungeon in exchange for them staying put. Finn thought it was Freya's scheme, but Dean rejected the accusations, as Freya had planned to crush everyone, including Loki Familia, on her own, and there's no rule saying Loki Familia can't help out indirectly. So Finn decided to teach something to Lily, and back home all the girls asked Bell to forgive them for being too harsh back then. Bell didn't mind, and for now he wants them to fight alongside in war games. Everyone were on board, and right then Hestia comes with the information of their war game. Gods have decided hide and seek for the war, where gods will hide, and the children must find them, and in the process childrens could obstruct each other. So everyone were ready to play their part. But Lily was troubled to come up with strategy, and their Finn came in to teach her the ropes to be strategist, plus he promised to provide info on Freya Familia, as he had fought them before. So Lily accepted his assistance, and instead of A's, Tiona and Tioni arrived to train Bell. Hephaestus was also fully throwing in her support for Hestia, and there were many more adventurers siding with Hestia Familia. But Ganesha Familia decided to stay neutral and oversee that participant plays by the rules. There were many gods who didn't want to participate, but their children wouldn't listen to them and chose to join the war. But Hermes was smart. He knew even with this much help Hestia Familia doesn't stand a chance, but he knows a way for Hestia to win. Meanwhile, Bell levels up to level 5, so he asks Hestia if they have a shot at winning. In all honesty, even Hestia thinks Bell can't win against Freya's children. And away from here, Alan fills Freya in on that war will be in 6 days. But then he asks why Freya made A's not participate in war games. Freya thinks Bell would progress significantly if he trains with A's before war, so she wants to make sure she gets Bell anyhow. And at the same time, Violet had made sure to heal Horn. But she's yet to wake up. It's like she's near death-like state. So Otterl asked her if she knows the reason. And so far Violet guessed that Horn is keeping that Seer persona alive while Freya tried to kill it. So in a way Horn is using her magic to prevent that persona from being lost. Then, at Mia's tavern, Anya was still sulking, and Lunwar and Chloe were trying to pull her back because everyone is taking part in war games. So Chloe left saying she'll wait for her. And after Alan arrives then, Bell was making significant progress in his fighting skills, and with that completion, the day for the war game comes in. Ganesha was set to be the commentator with Ibley. and Ibley explained the rules of the hide and seek, where gods have to hide, and children must seek them out. But there's a handicap here for Hestia Familia. Due to alliance, all the gods siding with her will hide, as well, while Freya will be alone. So Hestia Familia have to seek out only one goddess, while Freya Familia has to seek out number of gods. Yet Ganesha thinks it's too light of a handicap, and before the game, every god receive the flower that they must wear. If it is stolen, they are out along with their Familia members. Then Lily took the stage as a strategist, and orders the gods to hide on their own accord, as it will make things harder for the other side to find the pattern. Finn taught her a few things about being a strategist, which is why Lily gave out an amazing speech to boost everyone's courage. It worked out, and after that Belle wanted to talk with Lily, but Scene then goes to some sidelines where everyone were taking their place. The huge army was ready, and the thing Belle said to Lily. It made her think if it's a good idea, and there Cassandra came in, as she saw another precognition dream. She saw things being hard, but in the end the tip will bend on their side. On the other hand, Freya got her own flower, and so Freya got ready to begin this war games. It was the calm before the coming of storm, so how will things turn out in the war games? As the episode 10 ends right here, that's why stay tuned to find out for that. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to get the newest updates on my channel. Until then, take care.